important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
At the plate, Jose Peraza, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Lifted in the air to center. McKinney's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Walden is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
In the day and age where wins and losses don't mean a whole lot, how about this? This guy lost only 2 games. That's right. 2 games all last season. What a fantastic year he had. We'll see if he can put together another one of those magical years beginning in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Martinez comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just bottom of the inning now, and now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Chavis swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Home. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Billy McKinney comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. And here's Jose Peraza back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Gurriel swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his third season as a major league player. And there's ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. He'll get it into second, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off. Gurriel at second with 2 down. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game. That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox are out in front. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hernandez has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
The second baseman, Jose Toronto.
Bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. They still lead it 2-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he could continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Popped up. Devers shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
The batter, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Back goes Martinez to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down?
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To third. Scooped up. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Hit to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get. Justin Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Peraza, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batter.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Here comes the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the second run will score as well. And just like that, it's cut to 6-4 now. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Now batter. Third baseman.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Toronto used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Ryan Borucki gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Marcus Walden permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about